What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Brothers, I want to talk about something, if I can, and it has a lot to do with Erica Mena, okay? And we know that she's been having, big problems with Safaree. Brother Safaree is a troll on internet, and he's a Jamaican American brother. And like I said, a lot of brothers from the Jamaica and the Trinidad community, Haitian community, they're pretty much very similar to African Americans as far as genetics. And they're our people, right? That's why they act like that's why we always turn up. That's why Jamaicans and African Americans are so influential, because we're so similar. And a lot of times, if a brother from Jamaica or if a brother from Trinidad raised in America don't tell you, they fit right into the African American community, right? And but Safaree, he definitely is a Negro. And the reason why I say that is because he's been going through a lot of the problems that we go through, okay? And he has a hard time and also picking women, just like some of you African American brothers out there. Now, Erica Mena is somebody he's not compatible with. I don't know who's compatible with her, but he's not. He's been having problems with her, but I guess the sex is great, and that's what happens with a lot of black men. We always pick a lot of women out there who the booty is great, but that's it. The booty is delicious, but that's it. So once all of the booty stops and we get done with that, it's a lot of arguing. It's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of not getting along. It's a lot of dusty stuff going on in these streets. And then once that happens, what happens is that we don't have nothing for each other in the relationship. And once we don't have anything for each other in the relationship, then there's problems and we can't stand each other. So now we're going on Instagram, we unfollowing folks and everything like that. But somehow we still sleeping together and having babies. And Obsidian calls that hate screwing of Black America. Okay, and some of our brothers in the Jamaican community understand what we're talking about. So you with this lady, you love her, you still having sex with her, reproducing with her, but you can't stand her. This is where our brother Safaree is at. But see, this time with the new baby, she is having some problems with the child. Okay, and the baby's in ICU and all this stuff. I think from what I can understand is, people have been calling her, and she's been in ICU, and people have been praying for her and stuff. But where's Safaree? Safaree is partying in Jamaica. Okay? He's partying in Jamaica. He's learning dance moves. And you know what? A lot of times, guys will berate him for not being there, but I believe he was having some issues trying to be there, right? I think I read that, he wanted to get visitation, he wanted to do that, he wanted to be there, but you know what? He went out partying. And I'm gonna tell you this, a part of me can't blame him. Okay? A part of me can't blame him. People want to take digs at him, but I know a lot of black men who has tried to be there for their kids, tried to be there for their wife, and things are not working out. And the reality of it is that you can be there all you want, but it's in the doctor's care. Now, some of y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but Safaree is like, you know what? I'm through with her. There's nothing I can do right now to help the daughter, and me being there is not gonna change the situation. So ain't no use to me being sad, being there arguing with her. I'm done. But see, everybody wants to take into consideration of how he feels and how she feels about the daughter. Just because he's there in Jamaica don't mean he don't love his daughter. A lot of times when black men remove themselves from the situation, it's not about they don't love their kids. He would gladly be there if the mother wasn't there. I believe that to a certain degree. But the reason why he feels the way that he feels, I will believe in his eyes, is because of her. And see, as men, I want to talk about this because a lot of times it's about how we feel. Some women are not gonna like this real quick, okay? I don't care. Because when you have done everything you can do as a man, try to be in your kid's life, and you've done everything you can to not be in a stressful situation, and you feel like you can't get nowhere, well, ain't no use in me being miserable along with you. I understand my kid is sick. I understand things are there, but my kids are in the hands of the doctors. So ain't no use for me being there stressing over there with you. I'm gonna go to Jamaica and have a good time. Might not be what I suggest to do. Maybe I wouldn't do that. But that's where he's at. And the reality is that's how he feels. And what I want to say with that, and some of y'all not going to like that, a lot of men are how they are today because their wives helped them to be like that. You want to know how you have so many men that have become careless? You know, how many men that have, not wanted to be around certain things? It's because of their situation. What can he do at the hospital? Things are not going to get better. To me, this don't make him no weak man. Okay? Because he was having problems trying to get visitation rights. Okay, well then good. You deal with that. I'm going to go over here and party. And for a lot of black men go through stuff like this. The wife or the mother has made it so bad on them. So then you want me to suffer because you don't want me in the hospital with you. Me and you're not getting along. The kid ain't doing good no way. Okay, well, ain't nothing I can do about it. Let me go and live my life then and get away from you. And I'm going to tell you, that's how some guys going to look at it. And to be honest, sometimes that's the way it's going to have to be for some people. Some brothers need to get away from the stress. And if the doctors have the situation under control and they're doing the best that you can do, what else are you supposed to do? Offer moral support for somebody that you don't like. Okay? Like, folk want to be able to disrespect you as a black man and you supposed to be there. No! Okay, I'm just going to be honest. It's not how it works. Same thing with, let's say, Gary Owen. His wife want to come out there and say what she has to say about him. And the issue with that is, okay, well, you want to do that? Well, then find out what it's like to have a husband. And when you start making folks pay for their situation, they get mad. No, deal with it. This is what you wanted, so now you got it. I don't think he's a bad guy for this. I wouldn't do it, but I understand why he's doing it. I think he's a good father. He doesn't want to be dealing with her. That don't make him a bad man. That make him a man that want to have some fun and get away from all the foolishness. The doctors are doing their best job. That's all he can do. Okay? When you want to have the love and support of a husband, then act like you want him to be there. If you don't, deal with this. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first company at the top. Check out the Black Men Perf t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. Check out the Black Men Perf t-shirts. I'm out.